Hi, family. It's been a long ride. This video will now be my third time ever doing what I believe is me speaking for the first time my true voice and aligned with what I know. First time I did this was 6 years ago. This voice has always been inside my head, and 6 years ago, August 27th, 2019, the Air Force and the military decided it was a good idea to give a bunch of military people and civilians and, you know, dark humor motherfuckers, an email and a worksheet and tell us all to spend the night, weekend going over it, and then come together as a group and somehow talk about our childhood traumas and our problems and what bothers us at work and how to make it better. Okay, well, it wasn't a childhood trauma survey, but you know what? 79% of active duty military are predisposed to childhood trauma. So this issue we're having and them walking us to Crazy Town and this awakening we're having and this connection, I'm disconnected, but we're gonna try and make it work because this is important. Six years ago, I told the truth about being raped as a kid and having an affair with my wife a couple years prior, you know, and what was going on inside my head was this voice, you know, years and years in my childhood, my entire forever. I was mirroring it, projecting it, and whatever, and however it was. I'm gonna get into it later, but I just want to say that, you know, the first video, I did it on my webcam in my garage on the night the Air Force sent me home with this fucking piece of paper because I was night shift manager who could just do the work at home by myself while everyone else went bowling or an activity amongst their peers in a circle to talk about, you know, what bothers them at work and in their home. You know, and this voice was screaming to get out. Everybody in my circles for my entire life cannot point and see when they meet me and what is about to happen. When you hear my voice and you see me, you see who I was, see what happened, and you can follow the path along the way to what I've been saying, what you witnessed and seen from a person, the evidence I've picked up in the life I've grown has made me into the most unique person in the entire world. And I've got to find a person or a doctor to meet me or challenge me or help me get on the right path. Because that night in that garage when I had to answer this spreadsheet, you know, at the time, I don't want to go into the stuff right now, but I just kind of smoked weed for the first time. It's just stupid, you know, but it saved my life. It saved my fucking life, you know, but it also, you gotta burn it down. I didn't know, but this wasn't my plan. I didn't choose any of this. Not one person outside of my wife. And now her would ever say a word otherwise about me. But I've been led to believe, right? And I've been erased and replaced. And what started on that night of January 6th, August 26th, 7th, in there, man, it's been a long time. But we're catching up. I'm catching up. I'm connecting, and we're moving, man. I'm moving. I spoke for about 2 hours, 3 hours. This voice is screaming and to tall. I didn't have an identity. There was no human being. But my voice, who for the last 6 years, since that night, 6 years ago, when I spoke out of his head for the first time to the camera, telling the truth that I was in here and I just need help. I'm sorry for the things I've done. Help me. Please help me. To the camera in the garage, 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. I couldn't handle the shame. What I felt when I escaped. When I broke out of that prison in that life that I was trying so hard to feel good in and do the right things. But no one ever saw me or loved me or helped me or asked the right questions or allowed me to escape that so small prison I was in with my mind and the small safety and survival space. There's no way I could have ever told the truth to anybody. There's no way. So I did what I thought my wife would want me to do. Based on the patterns and behaviors I felt. That made me to the spiral of thinking to think the way I was thinking. To feel like I would never seen in my life or the most loneliest person, a human being in the world. Starving to death inside his head, screaming every day for help from everybody. Everyone. Every fucking person! You hear me, all of you? Now I understand. But it's not about you anymore. I love everyone. Right? And so I went in my bedroom where Alicia was sleeping. The kids were in the bedroom sleeping. To go open my drawer, to my dresser, to pull out my .45 and shoot myself. Maybe not there, maybe not the garage. But this voice came out of Sergeant Tall's head, Mr. Tall's head. Tall, dad, tall, dad, tall, Mr. Tall. Christopher came out. Christopher, me. I'm Christopher. It's nice to meet you. And the way between the door jam, as soon as I entered that bedroom, seeing she was asleep, to go sneak over that dresser, to get out my cig, to go wherever. It's clear as day. The human being I am or is or was or whatever's happened that we're going to unwrap and figure out together now. We have been. And now I'm giving you guys peace and love and grace and gratitude to let you know that you guys got me here, and we'll figure that out later. But what I'm saying right now is, that night, on my way to stop the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. At that time. With no way out. The person who, for his 120th life, had multiple conversations going at any time, only based on the next thing he needed to get what he needed to get in order for someone to help him. And in 3 hours where I spoke out loud, breaking free of the pain and suffering of that prison I was in, on the way to kill me who just became real for the first time, with the clearest head I ever had till right now, I heard within me God's voice. I heard God's voice say twice, tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. One day, Alicia, and it's not far behind you, I pray for you every day. But now, my prayers for my children are being answered. You woke me up. I didn't escape, I was right here. I have already escaped. Now I'm showing up. Because I'm strong enough now to beat the devil. And you do whatever you want, however you want. We will figure it out together. We will do what's best for our children. It's okay. You could be happy. I'm happy for you that now our children get to be safe and free and happy and whole and healthy. I'm very grateful for the tools and things you gave them to make them feel useful and have like things to do and always so busy so that they just can just be so good they just never have to talk or share their homework or express how they're feeling or explore thoughts or expand ideas, you know, or grow something inside, you know, outside their, you know, inside themselves, so that they didn't become you who only has an outside world. You know, like it's been a long time doing this game of trying to help you. It's been a whirlwind journey for the last 6 years. I told the truth. And somehow this is now just what the third time I've been able to speak my true voice and thoughts from inside my head that I said 6 years ago in order to save me and my children and my family. Because God told me to tell the truth to you. That night, I 100% firmly believe I shook hell. I did, Alicia. And now that you've given me that purpose and that value, like to see that you're doing that to our children, I whatever you like, whatever. Honestly, we've been here, we've done it. I've had the conversations, we've talked, but you've told me to put the suffering away, that we all don't think like that, so you shouldn't think like that, you know. If you don't stop speaking like this, then you're not gonna get the kids, and if you don't get the kids, you're not gonna get me, and if you don't talk to me and rearrange and plan everything through me, then you can't plan and hang out with the kids. Alicia, I value you and I appreciate you. I do. That's what you said. I value and appreciate you. We're going to explore, right, the tiers of friendship and love and companionship and kindness. And we're going to explore what it means to be a mother and have empathy. And we're going to explain what it means to hurt people. We're going to explain, like, we're going to get it all out there so that I can finally feel like I'm heard and you're heard. And our kids have the best chance to not turn into either of us. I'm breaking generational curses. I am. I'm here for our children, right? I absorbed it all. I carried your baggage. I did all this work so that we could finally get here so that our kids didn't get hurt. I got here. I did. And now we're fucking around finding out. I promise you, Alicia Tall, or whatever your last name is now, that my son will only have one father represent him in Boy Scouts or that school. And this is your probably one last final warning. If it gets to you, that I suggest Bob cease all access to my son where he might be alone with him, right? And I request all documents where my representation as Oliver's father should be on them. And I would like, right, the original documents to when he started Boy Scouts and he started school, his health insurance, his therapist, the names, times, dates. I would like Bob's name and address, okay, full last name, full address. I already have the address, doesn't matter. That's all I need, I think. I need Oliver's birth certificate and Natalie's. Man, I feel so good now. I appreciate you, Alicia Toll. I do. I value and appreciate you. You've been so loving and so appreciative. I'm so happy. You're happy. You're fucked. And what else was on my notes? I didn't need any notes. That's good. Hello, fam. We're gonna manifest some shit for a lot of people right fucking now. Prayer. Oh, I didn't pray yet. I'll get that on the next one. 1 second. I'm gonna pray, but this wasn't part. Man, I just flowed right in this. I feel good now, man. Hold on 1 sec. Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm a recovering narcissistic abuse survivor. Well, there doesn't need to be a script because, man, I'm about to be a fucking, like, TikToker or YouTuber. I don't even care. My voice is out, right? And the script doesn't matter anymore. Like, speaking now is bringing it to truth. No one has any concern. Don't worry about me. I'm probably going to ping people for, like, references or whatever. I'm going so much to where I don't have to speak a word in court. They're going to see me, and people are going to talk, and they're going to have to just see me absorb all of it. I promise you that. So help me out. I'm so poor. I don't know how to do the TikTok thing or the Instagram thing, or I don't even know what it is. I just flip through them. But I mean, I can do it all. I just don't have it in me to like produce anything yet. So I don't even know what it is. I don't even know where I started, but I'm so much happier. So I'm gonna like wrap this up. My truth is being taken to God. I'm being removed from my children and life. Fuckity of it. Alicia and her flying monkeys. I wasn't gonna say that one because I was trying to be nice. Let's see. I'm naming it. Declaration, statement of purpose and intent. I'm declaring that I was abused by Alicia and her parents. I'm claiming that my child are now being abused by Alicia and her parents. I'm claiming parental alienation. My kids are now alienations. Kids have parental alienation syndrome. I don't know what else I gotta say so I can stop beating around the bush. I'm coming to save my children, Oliver, Natalie, and Stephanie. It'll be okay. I won't hurt you through this. Just trust me. I love you. Okay, I'm gonna pray now, and I'm gonna let the fucking go. I'm gonna upload it to wherever it needs to go so that I can stand up for my children. Okay, leaving it. I love my family. I'm moving with God things, man. Don't worry about me. Just trust the process. Trust in God. I appreciate you all. It's all been for a purpose, and I'm gonna help. I'll talk, and I'm sorry it's been a long time. So, peace. Well, hold on. I gotta pray. Dear Heavenly Father, man. The prayer at the end worked way better than at the beginning. That's nice. Thank you for that. Lord, man, I'm about to go in the courthouse. Something I should have done a long time ago. You know, you've led the way in, and I trust the process, and I'm ready now. So, Lord, if you just protect me, protect my children, protect the knights in my King Arthur's Camelot court, you know, because we're about to go to war, and I've been preparing everybody, you know, and the space and the time and the grace we have, you know, and who we become as people, and the generational curses and the opportunities, you know, we've been given, you know, to move through these last years since COVID. It's been my greatest honor and privilege to call you guys a friend and family, man. I love you. Man, thank you.